Hi, Divine Feminines or Divine Masculines. It's Anna here from Helping Hands, Delton Tranquility. I'm just going to quickly announce a couple things and then I'll get to the reading. Now, I did write a book. It's a tarot book. It's called Helping Hands, and it's for beginner tarot readers. If you want to check it out, I have the regular meanings, and then there's some symbolisms from what it could mean, and then also I like the number 2, what it means, and the symbolism of water, and etc., etc. And then I wrote a quick list right there of what the meaning could be, upright, and then I also did a reverse. And then there's also lots of room to do extra notes and all that. Okay? And it's usually selling for $15 if you want the hard copy, but I'm putting it again since Christmas $10. That seems to be selling faster. So $10 for this plus the shipping, but you're going to have to email me, and my email is down below if you're interested in a copy of the book, the hard copy. There is also a copy on the link below for just the ebook, and that is also $10, and you can just click on down below and it'll take you to the site and everything. Okay? I hope that's all I have to announce. Anyways, let's get to the reading. Divine Masculine's feelings for his Divine Feminine today, or whenever you see this reading. Okay? So I'm just going to get my notes here. I quickly wrote. And then after I do this, then I'm just going to see if the universe is going to help me see other things in the cards. Lately, they've been doing it while I'm in the middle of a reading, so that's really hard for me when I'm talking about something else and then I'm flashed with these visions and words and hearing songs and stuff. So anyways, I'm going to try and block that out and then open it up. I'm open up later in the reading. Okay? Now, the Divine Masculine, when it comes to his Divine Feminine, he got the Moon card, bottom of the deck. Okay, and then right below that is the Death card, which means transformation. Okay, this has been a long, hard journey for the Divine Masculine. But he's in love with you because you are the moon. You are his moon. And here you are, Divine Masculine. Unfortunately, like, it's still a good meaning when the Sun card is reversed, but there's some delays and hitches, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay? But there is a love story between the moon and the sun. Okay? And I'm going to share with you that story, and then I'm going to sharing that story will also give you a deeper understanding on how the Divine Masculine is feeling right now. Just, here we are. Okay. So the story is about the sun loved the moon so much he died every night to let her breathe. Okay? And There was once a moon as beautiful as can be. Only stars could fathom, but the sun could not see. The sun so radiant, he burns so bright. The moon so luminous, but only showed her face during the night. She was untouchable, surrounding herself with a blanket of darkness. The sun would give anything to catch a glimpse of the moon illuminating the beautiful night sky. Until one day, when the sun was sliding out of the heavens, he caught a glimpse of her. She was peeking up, a rare side of her being exposed to the light. And while the sun could shine, he knew the moon could glow. Just as the stars were wandering into the night, the sun fell in love like a snowball, hurling down a mountain. How he wished to see her move. Then the fleeting moment he shared with her at both dawn and dusk, but they were a world apart. Go, she whispered to him one of those nights, her voice as sweet and sorrowful as the last light of morning. Go and let me breathe, for you and I have decided fates. You illuminate the day, and I cast a glow the night. We will never be. Our connection would go against what all people believe. All they know during the summer. He would say a little longer, just in case she would change his mind. It was no use. Don't you dare abandon your blessings for light for my darkness, said the divine moon. And those were the last words the moon was strong enough to speak to the sun. The sun could feel her peaceful soul, and it soon became clear he would die each night and every night to let his true love breathe, for it would put an end to all of her misery. And that's the end of that story. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. You can take it as is, or you can take the time to look up the story. Just type in love story between the sun and the moon. And there's even deeper stories about this love story. And the sun knows that the moon is his twin flame. And the Knight of Wands is action. Okay? But first we're going to look at the Queen of Swords. He's feeling like burnt out, possibly. He's all, when it comes to his divine feminine, it also could mean that this Queen of Swords has cut him off completely and is heading towards her own happiness and independence. And that's how he's feeling, is for some is he's feeling that the divine feminine is working on her inner happiness before union can come. But he's in and out fast, or he's coming fast to his moon. He's going as fast as he can, and he's fast. It's action. He's going to be taking action for his moon. But the divine feminine, for some, he'll be taking action during the next full moon. Okay? Right now, the moon is going through its phase, and he actually, I just saw an image of him, like, he's keeping you, like, kind of like in a little globe, you know, those globes. And that's the, I just saw, okay, that's like the 5D. I'm seeing like grass and homes, and I'm also seeing winter and mountains, stuff like that. Yeah, wow. He is howling for you, and calling for you. Okay. Anyways, let's. He's trying to face his fears right now, because there is fears, and he wants to reveal the truth to his divine feminine, but not till the full moon, because that's when the revealing of truths come, is when the full moon comes. Okay. The divine masculine is fighting and going through a dark night of the soul. He's thinking deeply within himself, and thinking of all the people that put doubt in his way, and especially within himself. Okay. For some of you divine feminines, he knows that you have been ill. Okay. And like maybe feet, something wrong with your feet, or infection. So if any of you divine feminines are feeling that, or divine masculine, you might be going through this too. Okay. That it might be time to go to the doctor. Okay. But anyways, he's working on facing his fears, listening to his intuition when it comes to the divine feminine. He is dreaming like lots about you. Okay. And he's having visions. And he's having a hard time between what he's seeing, is that just my imagination, or is that a real memory? And he's kind of confused and in turmoil about all this. Okay. Oh, yeah, he's trying to get through all of his illusions. He, when it comes to the divine feminine, he wants illumination. He's not getting illumination right now. Okay. Now, okay. I also just saw that this could be the divine masculine has made a decision, and he is determined with the Knight of Wands, okay, to achieve the divine feminine, the moon, achieve her, get her. and he's determined, and he's determined to be successful and achieve you. That's like, this is a challenge. This is a challenging time for him, okay? Now, when it comes to the divine feminine, well, actually, I'm just gonna slow down here a bit. Oh. Where? Okay. Okay. Daughter of Discs. And these are the Motherpeace Tarot, and these are the Gilded Tarot, and these are daily guidance from your angels. Okay, and down below is about the cards, what cards they are, and etc. So it looks like the Divine Feminine right now, she's on a vision quest right now for herself. Okay. She's going through growth right now. Could mean that she's alone. Okay. But it looks like for some divine feminines, you're looking into a new career, working on your own, gaining your own independence. Not necessarily with the attitude that I don't need no man to support me, but it's just something to help in your life moving forward, and that's by being independent. Okay. Yeah, and the divine feminine is working on her discipline between her heart and the swords. She's studying really hard right now. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the divine feminine, for some of you, you're like almost behaving like a Robin Hood, standing up against tyranny, right? And that's what this union's about. It's about balancing out and healing the earth, because right now we are so divided. Yes. Also, many divine feminines are on a vision quest, and what they're doing is they're looking at things, or looking back at things from childhood and what led up, the steps that led up to the current state of your life now. Maybe some of you have been dependent on family, karmics, social welfare, anything like that. Also, I just got the heart too, the independence of the heart. This has been one of the hardest things with the feminine and the masculine, because she knows already that he's her home, and She knows that. She knows he's her home. She knows he's her son. Right? I don't mean as in birth, but the Divine Masculine is the Sun card. Right? It's the masculine card. And then the Moon is feminine energy. Okay. Okay. And then I just saw there's some Divine Masculines that are noticing a massive change in the Divine Feminine. Like this could be at work, religious, and he's a little worried about your health right now. Okay. So just to let you know that. So be careful. Or the Divine Masculines, he's not taking care of his health. But he knows that this has been hard on you physically, emotionally, spiritually. Some of the Divine Feminines fell deep into the dark night of the soul, where it almost destroyed them, and he knows that. There's going to be some news coming in quick, fast. Other Divine Masculines are having to leave to go on a trip somewhere, a move somewhere, maybe closer to you, or out of town work. Okay. Or just needing to go. Oh, so for other Divine Feminines, you cut them out. You were just too burnt out. You cut them out. And you guys are communicating in 5D. And you cut him out fast, and he knows that. And now he's pining for you because he did a fuck up for some. So, also the Divine Feminine right here is avoiding sex. Okay. I see. Okay. So the Divine Feminines are trying to avoid, balance out the difference between love and sex. Okay, sex is not love. Sex is part of love, but just sex is not love. So many Divine Feminines still need to do this, but when it comes to your Divine Masculine, to get into the union here and to go towards your Divine Masculine, your sun, your happiness, you need to go on a vision quest, and you need to find your own powers, your own courage, your own confidence, find your own magic in life. Find your own independence. Love yourself, okay? But it means that you need to go on an inner journey and going over all of your decisions. making good judgment, bad judgment. It also could mean that he'll be coming back around. It might be right away soon, okay? But, or the Divine Masculine fucked up so much, and the Divine Feminine just decided to, felt judged and decided to move away from this feeling. Okay. But we're going to look at, yeah, there's a heavy shift coming, a big one. And oh, okay. You Divine Feminines, there's some of you that know he has to go and he's leaving, and you're fine with it. You know he'll be back. You're not worried about it. And you're actually getting over it by going on your vision quest here. Here, I'll show you. Daughter of Swords. I'll do it upright for you. Bring it closer. The Daughter of Swords. See? She's working, and this is what's hidden inside of her, right? She's surrounded by the universe, the support. She has her wand full of magic and inspiration, okay? And possibilities, unlimited possibilities for herself. For the divine, for some Divine Feminines, there is a departed someone in the family that's helping you. And they're trying to tell you something important. I'm gonna just see if we can get a card for that. I want to know what that is. And I am going to be using Angel Oracle cards from Doreen. Doreen, you know who she is. Okay, Doreen Virtue. Yes, there. So, what does this departed say? Is the departed telling them that's important? These are big cards to show. Okay, let's see. Departed. Let's see. What's the important thing? Okay. Okay, it's important to have a balance working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. Okay, they're saying balance yourself out, and it'll help with the Divine Master, yin and yang. Okay. You see how those two, like, globe-looking yin and yang, and then there's the duality, the eternity, the number 8 in the little globes there. Okay. So they're saying this relative of yours, who could be a guide, I don't know, or could be an angel, are telling you that there's multiple jobs or multiple people, multiple feminines, multiple masculines. You guys are trying to balance each other out. Sometimes you're the exact opposite, right? That could be another thing. Could mean that, okay, there's also 7 of Pentacles here, and it says you have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. I'm seeing flowers, summertime. Just be 7th month. All right, 7 years. Because Pentacles are years. 9 years. It's been 9 years. But they have an important message about being patient and balancing things out. I'm going to pull a couple others right here. Just, yeah, like balancing everything out and to be patient while you're coping. And you're coping. There. Your coping skills. And to be patient. And to, it says that you're juggling your options. Oh, okay. For some of you, there's going to be a new emotional situation, a message. You might be getting an apology from this person, or this relative is apologizing. Okay. Also, could be the divine feminines are going to be getting social invitation, and they're stressing to go to balance out your life again. And pay attention to your inner child. Okay, your childhood issues. That's what this is. And they're assisting you. Okay. There might be 7 people around you. Okay. Okay. For some divine feminines, is saying that okay, that there's has to be with the judgment, reawakening of your sexuality. Okay. Without feeling judgment and all that. And the master of vaginas are women. Okay, you have to know what you like first. Okay. And that's part of your vision quest here too is aligning your chakras. Stop sacrificing yourself for crumbs. Okay. Now I asked the angels to give me 3 angel cards for different people. And for some of you, the angels are saying that, again, there's somebody who cares about children. And, oh, okay, there's a child from heaven. Somebody lost a child is saying hello. Okay. And the child is asking you to open your heart again. And you need to give your more time and energy needed to other children. Okay? They're fine, is what they're saying. And they're always with you. So if you know somebody who's lost a child, you can pass that along. I'm just going to read you the book here. Okay, so there's a child that's affecting the situation right now. This could be your own child, or your desires for a child, a young family member, or your present or future working and helping children. So somebody needs to go work. Somebody who's looking for their independence, home-based business, children is a good idea. Or go into studying something to do with some sort of study dealing with children, like psychology or psychiatry, or writing a children's book, doing a children's show, YouTube thing. Okay. And it's also saying pay attention to your inner child, spend time with your inner child, and if you have children, they need you. And your life purpose is, okay, I understand this. Some of you mothers are feminines, are dealing with children with special needs that have like autism, ADHD, sensory processing disorder. If you don't know what that means that there are some children that can't handle like certain lights, um, the way the material feels on their skin, loud sounds, noises, even a word could set them off. Like, it's a sensory processing disorder. My daughter has it. And it can be painful for them at times. And the best environment for these children, yes, they have to deal with the real world, but they need somewhere safe to come to where it's calming. Okay, so when you're dealing with this child, I was just told the other card is included. Oh, okay. All 3 are. So they're saying to get your head, for some of you, get your heads out of the clouds. Okay, your child needs you. You need to ground yourself. Because you, for some, you're dealing with issues you don't even understand. A medical doctor understands, okay? Because you're getting burnt out. Okay. Yes, and they're just saying ground yourself while you're transforming, because there is a divine feminine that is transforming. You could have just had a child and are losing weight, okay? But it's telling you to be aware of your body in the physical world. we all know it's so pleasant to go up into our heads and float. You know, let our thoughts float up to heaven, up to 5D dreaming and craving and feeling homesick. Okay. And a way to ground yourself and pay attention in this earth and take care of your inner child. Here. Sorry. I forgot. I just got carried away. Okay. Take care of your inner child. Ground yourself while you're going through all this transformation here. Okay. And it could mean for the divine masculine too. If you're listening, there's a child that needs your attention, or your inner child needs your attention. And ground yourself and work on a creative project. Pick up a project from childhood. I keep saying this. This card keeps coming out for a bunch of you. Okay? It keeps coming out for me too. You have to be creative. You have to ground yourself in this earth and be creative in this earth to make this earth better. Okay? Also, there, I just heard, which I also have down below, is binaural beats and meditation music and a whole bunch of other stuff that you can look to help you through this twin flame journey. Okay? There's actual twin flame music that is supposed to help you. And while it's helping you, it also helps him. Okay? So the more grounded and the more playful you are, will be helping, and being creative will help the divine masculine. And the divine masculine needs to do the same for the feminine. And then I just looked at the bottom. It's saying that quit being so hard on yourself. Everyone is guiltless, like in truth. Okay. The angels are also asking someone to give your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten. They can help you lighten your load. The angels are saying you need to give them the guilt, the anger, or the blame. The blaming the divine masculine or blaming the divine feminine. And it's your life purpose. And its life purpose is seeing love. But it's reversed. Which makes me bring up to the other topic of what's happening to our men. Okay? I just want to give you some facts about our men. There are a huge wave of young men and older men that are refusing to date females. They don't want anything to do with them. It's just too much work. And what society has been feeding has been very negative, especially with the media when it comes to men, Hollywood when it comes to men, and sometimes some really dirty politicians. Okay? Men, just, I want to stress this, they are the highest suicide rates worldwide. No doubt about it. And right below them is transsexuals. We are way at the bottom, females. Okay? Men, for thousands and hundreds of years ago, would, wow, which came to the love story. They would die for their females and the children. They were protected first, not the males. The males were the ones that were protecting while the mothers took care of the children. And it was important at that time for them, hundreds and thousands of years ago, to have more children so that they will take care of the elderly when they get elder. And this is without fresh water, electricity, everything, okay? We have it easy now. Even our poor have it easier now than our poor did 60 years ago, okay? Especially for women. Okay, women get housing first. Women have all sorts of supports that men do not have. Homelessness is huge. There are families being homeless right now, but the majority of homelessness is men. Okay? Think about that for a minute. I just thought I'd get that out there. And they need our support and our love. They don't need to be demonized as oppressors and warmongers and stuff like that, because that's not who they are. They're men, and we're supposed to be proud of our strong men, just like they are proud of us. Okay? And that's all I have to say. So I'm stressing for all of you. If you want to help your divine masculine, it's important that you send them love. Every day, send them love. Even if you're heartbroken, send them waves of love. And I'm telling you, those binaural beats down below help. And then there's a whole crap load of there's isochronic tones and binaural beats and meditation music and sleep music that run for a whole 12 hours sometimes, that you could be listening to while you sleep. Twin flame, there's actual twin flame union music that'll help with the twin flame. Okay? Anyways, that's my rant for today. Love you all, and take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Send lots of love to your divine feminines, and send lots of love to your divine masculines. It's time we stop the division between us. It's time for us to come back together. We've been divided enough. Anyways, take care. Bye.